Okay, once again, it's a blessing and honor, man, to reach out and touch out. But I got a message. I ain't just on here for no reason. Yesterday was Sunday, and I isolated myself. I just went into meditation, just like asking where to go and what to do. I know I keep reverting to the Bible, and it's not on no religious like aspect. It's just that's the oldest history. Our ancestors, they wrote it, you know. Yeah, King James interpreted the Bible. He had his own intention. First of all, King James was a homosexual, and he understood where most people understood now. The one way you can control a person if you control their belief. Even though they incarcerated all these people, like everybody in jail, whatever you believe in, they give it to you. Muslim, you get what you want. Christian, you get what you want. The Jews, they get wine on their day. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that religion is very powerful. Because once you believe in something, that's your belief, and you're gonna kill and die for what you believe in. That's how important religion is. You know what I'm saying? But is it contradicted though? Like, if you believe in yourself in the same way, it's the same thing. It's that force. You're gonna kill and die for it. But we put our faith in something, but we don't put our faith in ourselves. This is the day and age which you have to realize who you are. Just because you take a drop of water out the ocean, that small drop still contain all the elements of that vast, powerful ocean. You know what I'm saying? We a drop of water from God, man. So you have to become your biggest fan, because where your energy goes, where your attention goes, your energy flows. So we looking at Kim Kardashian, Ray J, all them punk ass, nothing ass, soulless motherfuckers. And they feeding off your energy. But if you take your energy back and the value and praise we put on other people and other things, put it on yourself, watch how your life change. Why you think I'm different? I don't give a fuck about nobody. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I tell myself, man, I'm the apple of God's eye. God loved me. You know what I'm saying? He laid his life down for me and everything like that. Solomon. And I put myself in a standard, because I come from that bloodline. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and David. When you come from that bloodline, no matter what you go through life, sometimes, man, life ain't about wealth. All the motherfuckers that got money, they ain't happy. Steve Jobs, the motherfucker that created Apple Computer, on his deathbed, this was his last words. I'm one of the richest men in the world. I got all the money in the world, and all my life I look for happiness. But as I die now, I die as the most miserable motherfucker. This is what he wrote. You know why he said it? Because no matter what you do in life, before you leave this motherfucker, you're going to have to testify. He was suffering. All knees shall bow and all tongues shall confess that he is Lord. That's what that means. Because at the end of time, man, your soul going to sit on the side and your body going to testify against you. You're going to be sitting there looking like, man, this motherfucker telling, yeah, we did this. So all the shit you think that you did in secret, nah, your own body going to testify against you. You know what I'm saying? Because you make it do things they don't want to do. Anyway, Solomon Fresh, y'all check your boy out, man. Stay like that. Stay like that. You look good, you feel good. You got to become your biggest fan. We give all our energy to these motherfucking superstars, but we don't give it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm a biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Check it out. Too fresh to take out the trash. See the blue baby? Yeah. But this is what I want to address though. Yesterday when I was meditating, it was Sunday. Y'all go on the news. Y'all look up how many random shooting happened yesterday. There was a random shooting in Oregon. There was a random shooting in Phoenix, Arizona. All these motherfuckers just blanking out. You know what I'm saying? Because they programmed. They put these chemtrails in the sky. They put these substances in the weed, the liquor, all this shit, man. These motherfuckers got all this shit spiced up because the war that you fight is not against flesh and blood. It's against demonic force, principalities, and hosts of wickedness in spiritual and heavenly places. So if your eyes ain't open up, you don't know what you're going up against. You feel me? But look, everybody clicked out. Now this chemtrail, once they bring it in, all these people on third dimension, lower frequency, they got catcher mitts on both hands. Gimme. They catching. They can't even throw back. You know, you put a baseball catcher mitt on, you can just catch, you can't throw back. That's how these motherfuckers is. They just want. They ain't never want to get back. You know what I'm saying? It says in the Bible, God love a cheerful giver. You know? But this is what I want to say, man. Y'all open your eyes and y'all pray and y'all realize what's going on. This is the Exodus. Nothing new happened on the sun. God allowed the same thing to happen over and over again. People say, look, there's something new, but it's not new. It either happened a time before them or it will happen a time after them. That's Ecclesiastes. You know what I'm saying? Written by Solomon. When Solomon came after David left, you know, the universe, God came to Solomon and told Solomon, you know what, man? Your father did so good, but he messed up, so I couldn't give him the world. So anything you ask me for, I'm going to give to you. You know what Solomon said? Solomon told God, give me the knowledge and the wisdom to guide your people to follow you. God say, what? Nigga, you could have asked for death for your enemies. You could have asked for money. You could have asked for anything. And you asked for wisdom and knowledge so you can guide my people to me? Nigga, I'm giving you all that. And Solomon got everything, so he got wisdom. He wrote Proverbs, Songs of Songs, and Ecclesiastes. You know what I'm saying? He has wisdom. It's just at the end, a woman tricked him. He fell in love with women. And that's why God changed the rule. Man, it's best for you to be alone, but if you're going to be with a woman, pick one and be with her alone. Because once you start dealing with different women, man, you're going to fall in love because you're after lust. Then once you fall in love with that one, she's going to make you do what you want to do. And that's what happened. Solomon he built a temple for the woman he was in love with. Then eventually he went in and started worshiping her God. Because the cook was that good. You know what I'm saying? Tripping. Anyway, man, y'all look at these random shootings. Everybody, the chemtrail is hitting them. They spazzing out. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a time to be out, man. This is a time to be in your house praying, thinking about you and your family. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they had a flood in Kentucky. People died, you know. Then they had a flood in Dallas. D-Town, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? South Dallas, Dixon Circle. Y'all niggas know what's happening. Youngster. Anyway, the flood in Dallas. Now there's a flood in Mississippi. There was a flood in Pakistan. 1,000 people died. Look at what's going on. Signs are simple for the conscious mind. They say at the end of time, all this is going to be happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's not something to be fair because I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the same shit I was telling you. 1,000 going to fall on this side and 10,000 on your right. But it will not come near your tent. You're just going to witness with your eyes as the wicked reap their reward. You feel what I'm saying? So when people going through things and you see certain things, it's not for you to put your hands in it. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, hey, I love you, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. You can't put your hands in it because if the universe decided to chastise people, or God decided to give these wicked their reward, and you feel sympathy and you try to go put your hand or go help, it said when Christ returned, he's not returning with the word, he's returning with a sword. What the fuck you think a sword is? People don't understand that, oh, Jesus love everybody at peace. Man, y'all don't understand, man. First of all, everything is about perception. What you see and what you know. Okay, everybody know the parable, the verse, that when Judas snitched on Christ and the people came to arrest him. Everybody's stuck on the part that Christ took his ear off and put it back on. They stuck on a miracle. You know, but me, I'm a soldier. So when I read that, this is what I stuck on, right? I'm like, okay, if Christ was of that essence, that entity, soon as they came up, Paul pulled out his sword and chopped the dude's ear off. You know what I'm saying? And Christ told him, hey, this one, we cannot fight. You know what I'm saying? And put the dude's ear back on. So when he said this one we cannot fight, I already see, okay, it been other times that motherfucker ran up and everybody got smoked. That's why I ain't written about it. But I know at the same time, them 12 disciples that was with Christ, they all had swords. So if it's 2000 or the 90s, they would have guns. You feel what I'm saying? And second of all, them same disciples, they ain't say shit. They bust off. So when they walk up before they said a word, Paul swung that sword. He was aiming for his head. It just the nigga turned and then it got his ear. You know what I'm saying? So the people that was with Christ, they had gats. They wasn't talking, because that's all these niggas do. Niggas like to talk. They get on Facebook, yeah, I'm coming to your house, I'm going to shoot, bop, 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 this what I'm going to do, this what I'm going to do. They get indicted for murders they did. They want to talk about it. That's, hey, I know this shit. Niggas love to talk. I don't. You see where I be? I be by myself. I'm just talking to y'all, man, because I'm letting y'all know, man, we in the tribulations, man. This is what's going on. When the tribulations came, when the Exodus came, the children of Israel, they put the blood of Christ. That's a symbol, because Christ spake in parables. Meaning that you better sit in your house and get your soul right. Because if your soul ain't right, when these niggas zap out, the chemtrail hit them and they start shooting shit up, you gonna get hit or you gonna put in situation, cancer, motherfuckers committing suicide. Y'all ain't see China people jumping out the window. When I came to this punk ass country, everything I got was made in China, made in China, made in China. China been fucked up for going on 6 years. People don't even know about it. China underwater. Motherfuckers jumping out the window. They ain't feeding them or nothing. We so caught up in social media, we don't know what's going on. Y'all better go look. There's a book called The Watchers. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody don't know about this. It was our ancestors. It's in the Norman Bible. I read every motherfucking religious entity. I don't let no motherfucker tell me a motherfucking thing. I go read and I let the Spirit tell me what to do. So I read the normal Bible, right? And this is what it said in the normal Bible. When Christ had disciples, and when the disciple was about to ascend, it had 7 disciples that didn't want to go. But they was hiding it in their heart because they didn't want to tell the source, hey, I don't want to go with you. I want to stay here. But he already knew their thoughts. But the reason they want to stay, they were so in love with us. And they knew what we was about to go through. And they wanted to stay here to protect us and guide us. And Christ allowed them to stay here. They call the Watchers. That's what's very safe, man. Be careful when you entertain strangers, because some of us has entertained angels and not even knowing. Everybody think everybody human being. Nah, ain't everybody no human being, man. You got angels walking among us, and you got demons walking among us. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. Watch yourself. Isolate yourself. And the most thing in all, man, sex is the most powerful thing. Don't catch you an STD, a sexual transmitted demon. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to freak y'all out. Y'all need to peep this shit. Let me drop this joint out so y'all can see. Alright. When two, this comes from the Bible. When 2 or more join. You know what this is? You know what this is, right? When 2 or more join, they no longer 2. They become 1. So we like batteries, it's energy. So if you sleeping with a girl that done stole from her grandma, got dudes set up, or you sleeping with a dude that's a piece of shit, he's gonna put that shit on you, and all your dreams and everything is gonna take away from you. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find a person that's of your kind. Just not because of that urge, that feeling. Just don't sleep with anybody, man, because you're gonna sleep with demons, man. And once a demon come in and see your house, he gonna bring some more motherfuckers. You feel me? But y'all watch what's going on, man. It's flood, it's fire, it's people killing, man. The time is here. This is the same shit that was going on with Noah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Noah flies this, though. Probably. But he was telling people, man, y'all wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Noah built an ark, and the ark took him through the flood. An ark stands for a random act of kindness. You gotta be kind, man. Ain't just all these motherfuckers giving charity and faking for people perceptions. You gonna get rewarded by people, but do it from your heart. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, man, this how it is, man. If you got a food that you really want, that you love, you're gonna enjoy and shit, and it's gonna be good, you take that food, you give it to somebody else. You don't even eat it. And you sit back, though you want that bitch, and you live off the vibe that you know he enjoying that shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's serving others, man. That's what it's about. If you can't understand that, if you can't do that, man, you can't be here, man, because all is one is all. You know, but righteousness ain't soft. First time, that's why I said when Christ returned, he's not coming with the word. First he came with the word. And y'all niggas ain't listen. Now he coming with the sword. King and goddesses. You know what I'm saying? It's our time, it's the Exodus, but understand this. When the Lord told the children of Israel to leave Egypt, he put a spell on the Egyptians. That anything they asked the Egyptian for, they would give. So those of y'all that's of the tribe, ask. Go ask the Egyptians. You know who the Egyptian is, ask. And just watch how they just gonna give you shit. Then you gonna know who you of that tribe. And once the Egyptian left, the Lord lifted the spell off them. That's why they went chasing after them. But he knew what was going on, he set it up. They're like, damn, them niggas took all the gold, the diamonds, and all that shit. Them the Israel ain't just leave Egypt. No, they took all the valuable shit. God told them, hey, anything you ask for, they gonna give you. Man, tell a nigga that, you know what a nigga gonna do. Nigga ask anyway. That's all niggas do is ask. So they got all that good shit and they left. So when them motherfuckers woke up and realized, like, man, these niggas took all this shit, they chased them down. And that's when the Red Sea closed on their ass. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all parables and metaphor. You know what I'm saying? For those who have eyes see, for those who have ears hear, and those who have mouths speak.